Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So this is my first ride / initial impressions of the HITLIS system. If you're not familiar, the system modifies the governor and power valve setup on the bike. YZs are known for having somewhat of a light switch power band, like a lot of motocross two-strokes. This system is supposed to smooth out that, make it more trackable, have a lot more power on tap when you need it, and let me tell you, it sure does do it. It's an awesome system. I'm super impressed and blown away just by the first ride. I'm excited to get more time on it. When I initially got this, I was worried that I was going to lose some of the power of the YZ, some of that awesome top end that it has. This does not remove any of that. It just allows you to get into it and use it more. In fact, I felt like it had more over rev and more top end than before, which I was surprised by, considering that I was actually worried that it would take away some of that. So I feel like it actually had more RPMs up top. I tried to put together a lot of clips from this ride where you can hear how the HITLIS work. As we go through the video, I'm going to give some commentary about what I'm feeling on the bike. It's kind of hard to hear, and when I watched the video, I was a little underwhelmed because you can't really hear how good the bike feels. So I'll try and give a little bit of commentary so you can understand just how good it is.
I screwed that one up. I just got a little off balance and lost it.
I messed up that climb, so of course I had to try again. That was unacceptable. We gotta hit it clean. One thing that was really noticeable with the HITLIS is when you do these circle tracks, you can come into a corner with a lot more speed. And when you're coming out of the corner, you can just gradually roll on the throttle and the power just feeds in really smooth, never breaking traction, which I really enjoy. Now on these open sections, it just pulls and pulls and pulls. And when you grab throttle, it gets on the pipe and pulls, but in such a smooth and electric way. So when you grab a big fistful of throttle, the bike just tracks straight, the tire hooks up, and you don't get the back end swapping around from when the power hits in. So you can be really smooth, and you can come way fast into these corners and kill the bike like I did there. But it's just a lot of fun with this system. climbs, I could have sworn the bike had way more pull. And I talked to Tim over at HITLIS, and he said that on the dyno they did see that the RPMs were increased over stock. So I wasn't losing my mind when I thought that. One thing too is you can let out of the throttle and come right back into the throttle, and you're still in the power. You don't drop out of it. On this next climb, listen to how smooth the power is. And when I get to the top, you can hear just how electric it is. Flowy sections, it almost felt like the suspension was working better just because the bike wasn't jerking back and forth, and it was just smooth and track straight, and it just rolled through everything really nicely. Tell when I got up on that ridge that I was just moving a lot faster because I could get in the power quicker, use the power quicker, and then I just sailed across that top of that ridge because I could get right into the power really quick.
Thought he was going away. He's going for it. Atta boy.
On that climb it was really nice because it was rocky and bumpy. So when you're getting bounced around by the rock and you happen to whack the throttle a little bit, it's not as sensitive to those throttle movements while still being powerful. So it's hard to describe. You still have tons of power, but it's not sensitive to little jerks of the throttle. Bike just sounds so good up those climbs. Reviewing the footage, it just sounds so good. I love it.
That one rock gets you.
Yeah, I did not do that one good.
First ride on this, I'm blown away. You don't lose the excitement of the YZ. It's still a YZ and it's still fun, and you still have all the power of the mid-range and the top end, but it's just so much smoother and easier to ride. Now, I have a lot of other mods on my bike, like Apex head, Electron Billetron Pro, carburetor, etc. Right? But I think this one, for the money, you're getting way more improvement to the bike. So if you're going to do just one improvement to a YZ, I would say do this. It makes the biggest difference in how the YZ rides and handles, just everything. And overall, it just makes the bike better. I'm excited to get some more time on it. Have a race coming up as well, so excited to have this on the bike for that. I'm looking forward to getting this up in the mountains on some single track as well this summer. So stay tuned for more updates on it. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.